Hi. Today's special sequence of exercises I created for Mary Showman's book, The Menopause Thyroid Solution. However, it's not just for those going through menopause. It really is a special sequence of mindful movement for healthy hormone balance and for menopause management, whether that's perimenopause, during menopause, or after menopause. Mindful movement is the secret to success for easier flow through it, and better yet, for healthy hormone balance. It's all about understanding how to help your body help itself and move it like a machine to help it balance muscle imbalance, keep the blood sugar down, and your blood sugar ties in to how much your estrogen and your insulin and all of that balance that just comes and goes. So we're going to do today's sequence as an instructional, really focusing on the primary basics. So let's start with the stance. Toes are forward, knees are out over the ankles, even before you do anything. I call one mitten hand in between your shoes. That'll give you better muscle activation through the lower abdomen and the lower back. It's all about muscle activation. So bend your knees, hand on belly, hand on back, tuck, curl. Now you didn't use just tuck butt. I actually want you to think curl belly button to the spine, curling that lower back under. Once you're there, tighten the glutes. Now push your belly, ribs are up to shift the shoulders back. Don't pull the shoulders back, that creates muscle imbalance. Tuck, curl, ribs up, and then push those knees out. Now from here, inhale, exhale, keep the knees out towards the little toes, reach down with a mitten hand, reach down with a mitten hand. Ribs up really high, feel those lats? Ribs up. So you're reaching down as ribs come up. You should feel all the muscles activate in your back. Lats are very important. The latissimus dorsi is a large muscle from your shoulder in the back. You can see it in the picture in the book. That's a very important primary principle of mindful movement for better menopause management. Ribs up. Now fold those fingers, twist thumbs back. Now bend elbows up, 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 up till your wrist is level. Pull thumb back, keep knees out, and keep that tuck. Now clap for 4. 1 in back, 2 in back, 3. Then hold it 4, bend deeper, retuck, relift in now, tall with the neck, level and back now, little kicks. The knee is bent while you kick. Keep that knee and weight shifted on the outside of the foot. Now you just do a point as you lift. Point, heel, aligned with hip. Now hunch up, curl the lower back, shift the shoulders back, straighten up, hunch, lift and reset. Okay, bend, tuck, ribs up, knees out, mitten hand away, ribs up, fold those fingers, twist thumb back, deeper till you're level, pull thumb back and clap for 4. It's 1 in back, 2 in back, 3, 4. Now we're going to do a series of curl the spine and scoop. Every day it's really important to curl your spine, scoop the spine, tilt that spine, and do a tuck and twist and turn of the spine. So starting with the same stance, I'll do it at an angle for you. Bend, tuck, curl, ribs up, knees out. From here, slide down all the way to your knees. From here, we're going to push against the knee, leverage isometric activation, keep the knees out. Now you push, curl, 2, 3, 4. Once you're there, you're going to pinch and push the thumbs away to create that activation. Feel those lats when you push away, also deeper in the tummy. Then you push, elbows bend, and you push against the knees as you arch up, arching up with the chin for the thyroid. Here we go. So you push, curl for 2, the shoulders are up. You're pushing already on the thumbs. Just the shoulders come down for 2, that's count 3, 4. Back up for 5, 6, then push, scoop out and reach. Ready? Here we go. Push, curl up for 2, shoulders down, pushing on the thumbs all the time. Now scoop. Curl, tuck all the way up, shoulders are up, shoulders are down, shoulders are up, push, scoop, out, up. Repeat. Push, curl up, it's hunch for 2, shoulders down, hunch for 2, push, scoop, out. Last time. Curl up and it's pinch, pushing there, inhale, exhale, flip those palms. Reach out, 2, 3, back in, 2, 3, roll it up. Now watch, use the lats. Reach and lats as you roll up 1 vertebrae till you get to the hip ball joint. Ribs up, then head. Hunch up, reach down, mitten hand away and tall. Let's kick that out as you reach down. Here we go. Little kick, little kick, little kick. 4 more times. 5, 6, 7. Now lift with a point. Point, 2, 3, 4, curl, hunch, shift it back, straighten, hunch, lift and sip water. Throughout this whole sequence, we're always going to do a lot of water breaks. Now that's also for you to take a chance to bring the heart rate down, but when you hydrate, you actually get better fat burning and better usage metabolically of blood sugar, which is all important in healthy hormone balance. So come right back. Okay, now that we've warmed up our spine, let's warm up our traps and lats. Bend those knees, tuck, curl. Ribs up, knees out. Mitten hand down, away, ribs up. Now remember, you're reaching down as the ribs are up. Now jazz hands as you hunch. And when you hunch, I want you to curl. You're not using your glutes. You're thinking belly button curl on the spine as you hunch up. And then as we reach down, you reach straight down and lift the ribs up. So knees stay out all the time to keep those abs activated. Curl, hunch, lift, release, but reach as you release on down. Hunch up, and now go mitten hands. Next one, you're going to twist the thumbs back. Inhale, hunch, lift ribs and twist thumbs back. Feel the progressive activation in your upper back. Return to mittens. Inhale, hunch, jazz. Now fold fingers and twist back. Increases the intensity. Back to mittens, repeat. Curling up. And then lift ribs as you reach down and twist back. Fold fingers, 2, 3, 4. Now jazz from here, do shoulder rolls. Curl, hunch, back, shoulder. 2 more. 3, notice how my hands stay down low. Don't do this. Keep it low below the belly button. Curl, hunch down, drag down to those knees, and remember to curl. Slightly to the side, pushing knees out. Push, curl for 2. Down for 2, back up for 2, push, scoop, reach up. Shift back in the weight in the heels, repeat. Push, curl up in, hunch for 2, shoulders 2, hunch for 2, push, scoop. Shift back, repeat. Push, curl up, it's hunch for 2, shoulders 2, back up for 2, push, scoop. Last one. Push, curl back in, curl up, it's hunch for 2, shoulders 2, hunch for 2, and flip, jazz. Reach out, 2, 3, back to the knees, roll it up, tuck, tuck, little finger drag all the way to hip ball joint, ribs up then head, curl, hunch, reach down, mitten hand away and tall, kick it out, kicking, pointing, reaching down all the time, 5, 6, 7, now lift, point, 1, 2, 3, 4, curl, hunch, shift it back, straighten, hunch, lift and reset, mitten hand away, bend, tuck, lift and jazz, shoulder rolls again. Curl up, back, reach down. Now this time I don't want you to reach down hard. That creates a slope. Think about your shoulders up, back, neutral. See the square? So it's up and back. Think about the lats. Lock the lats. Think lock the lats. Don't reach down. That creates a trap dominance. You want shoulders equally activated. Traps and lats. Traps and lats, traps and laps. From here, reach out to me, get that nice lower back stretch, back in, roll it up, 1 big shoulder roll now. Get your towel, and then I'll show you how to increase muscle activation even greater along the spine as you do a full spinal roll up using leverage activation. I'm using a napkin. You can use a towel. I like a washcloth as well. You don't want it too bulky, and we're using it for resistance. Leverage isometric activation helps you optimize muscle activation, increase the intensity of how much your body uses glucose for fuel, drop that blood sugar, and help your body get healthy hormone balance. Palms up, hold your towel, and you're going to have it to where your wrist is in alignment with your elbow and your elbow to your shoulder so that these are out, and when you pull, feel the ribs go up and feel how every muscle in your back is activated. Now tuck, curl that tailbone, you're at your belly button, and pull. From here, we're going to pull as we lower down 1 vertebrae at a time. Keep the tension like you're trying to pull it apart, and that'll keep the muscles activated all along your back. Who says you can't burn back fat? Yes, you can. If you activate the muscles, it'll use it for fuel. slightly to the side, pull, see how my ribs are up? Now I curl, I still have the muscles activated. Pulling as I roll down, 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 down till my elbows are straight and my head is down. I'm at my knees, I'm still pulling about, never release the tension. So from here, inhale big, exhale. Now inside my shoes, I'm jazz toes. Separate the toes, lift them up, keep the feet on the floor. So here we go. Head down, relax that tension, go down to the shins, then reach out, tucking, curling, back to the shins. Reach out, it's tucking, curling, knees are out, feel that stretch right there. Now come back out, 2, 3, 4, back in, here we go. Now use the lats, lats activate, notice that? Shoulders come up, but lats activate, and here we go. Roll it up, tuck, tuck, we pull, and then bend that elbow. Keep pulling till you get to the belly button end. Pull all the way up, keep it tucked, keep the ribs up, and inhale, exhale. Now let's do it nice and smooth. Roll it down, 2, 3, 4, you're at the knee, relax that head. Down, 2, 3, 4, you're at the shins, and here we go. Reach out, 2, 3, back in, 2, 3, roll it up, 2, 3, 4, all the way to the belly button end, all the way up, ribs are up and at the head, last hunch up, big shoulder roll while pulling your towel, hunch up, big shoulder roll, don't you feel that fatigue? Once more, hunch up, big shoulder roll, and then shake it out, drop your towel, and then we'll clap it away. Bend, tuck, curl, ribs up, knees out, mitten down, away, ribs up, fold, fingers twistle, thumbs back, bend your wrist up level with the elbow, check that alignment, and pull those thumbs back, ribs come up, keep the knees out, keep it tucked, now clap. It's 1 in back, 2 in back, 3, then it's 4, mitten hands, reach up, and now let's kick it out. Little kick, but reaching tall, stretching neck as well. 5, 6, really keep those elbows stretching, lift, 2, 3, 4, curl, hunch, shift it back, straighten, hunch, lift and sip water. Okay, by now, don't you feel how warm your spine is and all of the muscles? The stretching's already built in. So now let's bring that heart rate up and really work those lats, what I call the plie sequence. Make sure your heels are in alignment with your shoulders. Bend your knees, they should be right over the ankles. Make sure your feet are equally turned out. Tendency is to have one more than the other. So bend those knees, hand on belly, hand on back, tuck, curl. Ribs up, knees out. Keep pushing the knees out all the time. That's KLT, knee to little toe. Ribs are up, mitten hand down, ribs are up, fold fingers. When I say fold fingers, don't dig them in, they're knuckles back. So you feel the activation in the back of the hands, not in the forearms. When you dig your nails in, you'll feel it in the forearms, so knuckles back. So fold those fingers, thumbs stretching, hunch, tuck, knees are out, lift, ribs reach down. Next you go up to the shoulders. Hunch, tuck, knees are out, lift ribs and reach away. Equal with the shoulders, like someone's pulling those arms out, ribs up really high. Now mitten hand away, stretching the thumb. Now twist the thumb to the back. Reaching straight out, knees are bent, pushed out. Here's the sequence. Up for 2, ribs up, reach away for 2. Up for 2, reach away, total of 4 sets. Up for 2, reach away once more. Up for 2, reach away, now we go down. So ribs up for 2, back up. Really use those lats. Ribs up for 2, that's 2. Ribs up for 3, once more. Ribs up for 4, now we put it all together. Up for 2, reach out, reach down, back up. Up for 2, reach away, really reach away, elbow straight. 3, up for away, ribs up, yes you can. Last time, always push those knees out. Last time, and then you're here. Let's come to the middle, mitten hand away, ribs up and kick that out. Little kick, little kick, little kick again. 5, 6, stretch those thumbs now, lift with a point. 1, 2, heel aligned with hip, curl, hunch, shift it back, straighten, hunch, lift and sip water. Okay, the next is a combination, but oftentimes when we're dealing with perimenopause, menopause, there's this pudge. So I often help that body by getting the organs up in place. So let's just do that. Knee over ankle, tilt forward. You're going to chop at the sides of your abdomen. Now push in deep, hands squish together. I know some of us have more to squish, but keep pushing in while you're squishing it to the center. Now next one, push fingers deep below the bladder. Knees go out more KLT as you curl, scoop that up. Set the ribs up. Now feel how much more flat the stomach is in the lower. Keep that tight, reach down away. Tight, 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 tighten those glutes. Keep knees out, ribs are up, reach away. Lift ribs, fold fingers, hunch, tuck. Reach down and up to those shoulders. Knees out a little more, push out. Ribs up really high and mitten hand. Up, 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 up with the thumbs away. Now feel how much more your organs are up in place. Eventually they can stay there. But now we do the combination. Up for 2, 3, flip 4. Reach down for 2, up, flip 8. Up for 2, 3, flip 4. 5, hold 6, 7, flip 8. Up for 2, 3, flip 4. Keep pushing those knees out and keep that tuck and flip 4. Down at 6, 7, flip 8. Up for 2 and flip 4. Down for 2, up. Here you go. Come back to the center. Mitten away, tall ribs, kick. Kick, stretch, keep tucking tailbone. Feel that tummy tighten while you kick that away. Now lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, curl, hunch, shift back, straighten, hunch, lift and reset. Next ones are the lat pulls. We're going to go ahead back in a turned out position. Make sure the heels are aligned with shoulders. Let's go ahead and put organs in place again. Bend knees over ankles, tilt forward, chop, chop. Push in deep, squish, fingers deep, curl, scoop that up. Set ribs high, make sure the shoulders are really square. Keep knees out. Push mitten hand down, ribs up, fold fingers, hunch tuck. Reach down and up to the shoulders. Ribs up really high. Inhale, knees out deeper, deeper, tuck, tuck, tuck. Knees out all the way to a V. Hands are back. Now we go to lat pull. So it's up, 2, 3, 4. Lift ribs and pull, jazz. 2 at a W. Hand should be at the shoulders, not tight. Open out. Hand back. Feel those lats? That's what we're aiming for. Here we go. It's up, 2, 3, 4. Ribs up to a W. 3, 4. Up, 2. Keep pushing knees out. Keep tucking tailbone all the time. 3, 2, 3. Yes, you can. Hands like you're against a wall. Box those ears. 3, 4. Pull up, 2, 3, 4. And come back to the middle. Mitten away. Ribs up and kick that out. Tummy tight. Tuck that tailbone, lift those ribs. 5, 6, 7. Now lift. Point 1, 2, 3, 4. Curl, hunch. Shift it back. Straighten, hunch. Lift and reset. Now we'll go into lateral lat pulls. Toes equally turned out. Bend knees over ankles. Tuck, curl, ribs up, knees out. Mitten hand away, ribs up really high, fold fingers. Hunch, tuck. Ribs up and reach down and away up to those shoulders. Ribs up really high and hands back. Inhale here, exhale here. Mitten hand away and back. Now here we go. We're going to be out from here and then lateral pull to a W here. So out, keep the knees out tucked, 3, 4, and lateral, 2, 3, 4. Mitten up, 2, 3, 4, and lateral, 2, 3, 4. Now keep the mittens up this time. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Pull W with the hands back, thumbs to the back, back up. Feel those lats? Pull with the ribs up, 2, 3, 4. Once more, keep the knees out, tuck that tail down, 2, 3, 4. You did it, and relax. Come to the middle, mitten hand away, ribs up. Now kick that out. Kick, reaching rib to hip as high as you can. And now little lift with the point, 2, 3, 4. Curl, hunch, shift it back, straighten, hunch, lift and sip water. Okay, now we'll do it as a combination. Back to that turnout. Before we put organs in place, I do what I call a mitten chop stretch, really to help me get that length from rib to hip, because it's a really big difference as to how much you can whittle the middle. As we age, And as hormones start to get out of balance, look how much thicker my waist is as soon as I let the ribs down. See how much that thickens? As soon as I lift ribs up, look how much more it cinches in. Ribs up, not only are you using your lats to get the shoulders back, you're using your obliques and those muscles that wrap around to whittle your middle. So sometimes in the beginning, that brain to body connection is not quite there. Mind to muscle has atrophied. So if you use leverage isometric activation, I call use my mittens, somewhere against the body, just push. When you push, feel your ribs go up, really push. Now you can feel that stretch. You're not tucking, you're not arching, you're just pushing to get those shoulders back, ribs up as high as you can. While I'm pushing, do a big inhale, feel the ribs stretch. Now keep pushing as you exhale all the way. Now the next one on the exhale, I want you literally to think when the air's gone, pull the ribs together. Squeeze the old dead air out. So here we go. Push those ribs up. Now inhale big while you're pushing. And exhale all the way. Now push harder as you exhale and pull the ribs together. Feel that? You literally can cinch in, get those muscles shorter, and cinch in inch loss right here. As we age, we tend to get barrel chested, especially during when healthy hormones start to get out of whack in that perimenopause, menopause. So let's do it again. Push those ribs up, inhale big, keep the ribs up, exhale big, then pull those ribs together. Now hunch up, lift ribs, release. Now let's do it as a combo. Bend knees, tuck, curl, ribs up, knees out, mitten hand down, away, lift those ribs, fold those fingers with the knuckles back. Hunch, tuck, lift ribs and reach away. Ribs up really high, mitten hands, stretching those fingers and thumbs back, really keeping elbows stiff and straight. Knees bent over ankles and out to the little toe. Here we go. Pull ribs up for 2, back out for 2. Ribs up, straight arms down, back up for 2. Here we go for 4. Ribs up for 2 and out for 2 and down for 2, back up. Repeat. Ribs up for 2, back out for 2. Ribs up for 2, back up. Ribs up for 2 and out for 2. Ribs up, yes you can. Ribs up for 2, keep pushing, knees out, keep that tuck as well. Come down, now let's do 2 curls. Drag down, thumbs are pushing away, and it's push, curl. Shoulders up, pushing the thumbs, down with the shoulders, up for 2, push, scoop. Shift back, repeat. Curl, up for 2, down for 2, up for 2, push, scoop. And push, curl, it's push for 2, flip for 2, reach out, back in, roll it up, tuck, tuck, little finger drag along the side to hip ball joint, ribs up, then head. Hunch up, reach down, mitten hand away, and kick that out. Soft knee, straight arms, really stretch the fingers and the thumb. 6, 7, lift with a point. Lift, 2, 3, 4, curl, hunch, shift it back, straighten, hunch, lift and sip water. Next move is called oil wells. Basically, you're using leverage isometric activation to help you keep those ribs up in optimal lat activation. Hand on top of each other, but we have to have the lower body fully activated as well. So, one mitten hand apart, toes are forward, knees are shifted out over ankles. Weight on the outside parts of your feet. Bend knees, tuck, curl, ribs up, knees out. From here, you're going to extend your arms straight out to me. I'll give you a slight angle to see. I'm pushing the hands against each other. Watch what happens to my ribs. Push. Feel how the ribs, you're going to feel the muscles in your back, especially those lats. So when you push, you've got ribs up, you keep the tuck, you keep the ribs up, and the knees are out. The shoulders are back. Now you've got equal activation in all the muscles that attach to that shoulder, and it really helps with hormonal balance. So now from here, I want you to keep the knees out, and you're going to reach out, still pushing as you reach out. Knees are out. I'm untucked. 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to push on my hands to help me get ribs up and shoulders back with a tuck and shoulders back as best as I can. Ready? Here we go. Reach out. 2, 3, 4. Ribs up. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. Ribs up. 2, 3, 4. Now we'll do 2s. Out for 2. Ribs up for 2. Out for 2. Feel those muscles activate like you're doing weight training. It's body resistance. There you go. Now we're going to do it Push our hands as we lower down. Pushing on the hands to keep ribs up. Elbows are bent, but you're pushing. Go down to the knees, knees, knees. Now I'm untucked. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna come down to a flat back best as I can. Keep the knees out. Flat back just as best as you can. You'll feel the activation right back here. Good stretch. From here, arms go straight, elbows, and if you're advanced, you literally turn your elbows in. That'll change muscle activation at the shoulder. But keep pushing, twist and get those ribs up. Now you're gonna go straight down, pull up. So from here, pull up. That's just like what we did standing. Reach to the floor, pull back with the shoulders. Now we're gonna go between the legs, reaching back for 3. Little pulse, push those hands. 2, relax the head. 3, and up on 4. Repeat. 1, 2, 3, up on 4. Bring the shoulders back. Repeat. 1, 2, 3, bring up 4. Ready? Tailbones arch to the sky. 1, 2, 3, bring back 4. Ready? Now it's 2s. Down and up. 2 and up. Relax the head, but don't relax the hands. And here. Now use those lats to curl up. It's lats to curl. Keep pushing those hands, twisting on the front while you're pulling it all the way to belly button. Keep it here. Push as you come right above the head. Thumbs are pointing down. Pulse. Now from the side, don't lean back. Keep it tucked, keep it up. It's a little pulse. 2, pushing hands together. Ready, and repeat. Here we go. Reach, pull 1, 2, pull 2, 3, that's 3, last time for 4. Reach down, curl it, push it all the way to belly button, on above the head. Pulse, 2, 3, 4. Then mitten hand away, lift tall, and let's kick it out. Kicking, reaching, rib to hip as high as you can. Now think about the neck as well. Now lift, 2, 3, 4, curl, hunch, shift it back, hunch up, ready, sip water. Okay, the next move is a T-tap twist stretch. What you're basically doing is isolate to activate. You want your lower body totally isolated while you fully activate the upper part of your body. This is to tune into the thoracic duct and the upper part of your body. You won't believe the heat. It really kickstarts the metabolism. Bottom, same stance, bend knees, tuck, curl, ribs up, knees out. Let's go ahead and clap it away. Mitten hand down, lift those ribs and fold the fingers. Twist thumb back, bring it all the way up, pull thumb back and clap for 4. It's 1 and back, 2 and back, 3, 4. From here, pull that thumb back, bring your other arm up. Lift those ribs, extend those knuckles. Now you're gonna put your hands on the knuckles, push, feel the ribs come up, feel the muscles activate in the back. Keep pushing. Now we're going to push to get a stretch, and as we turn, that knee is gonna go out more to keep your hips facing forward. Isolate the lower body, activate the upper body. And we're just gonna go to the side wall. So keep that up. So inhale big here. Now push the knuckles, knee out, keep the tuck, and go to the side wall. Hold it there. 2, 3, keep the pressure, leverage isometrics. 3, 4. Now inhale big again, feel the ribs expand. Keep the ribs up as you push to the back, looking at your elbow. 2, 3, 4. Now inhale big there. Exhale big there. Now tune in. Are you tucked? Are your ribs up? Keep the ribs up, tuck, 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 to your all the way to the front. Now let's just do a jazz swing. Jazz to a mitten, jazz to a mitten, jazz to a mitten. Now we'll do the other side, but kick out those poor feet. Lift the ribs high, little kicks. Stretch those arms down to keep your ribs up. 5, 6, 7, 8. Lift 1, 2, 3, 4. Curl, hunch, shift back, straighten, hunch. Now the other side. Bend, tuck, curl, ribs up, knees out, mitten down, away, ribs up, fold fingers, twist the thumb back, bend till it's level, pull thumb back and clap for 4. 1 and back, 2 and back, 3, 4. Now pull this thumb back to keep ribs up, point at your body, make sure the elbow's up higher, come under, extend those knuckles and push. When you turn, the elbow goes up, remember, keep pushing, inhale, knee out more, tuck and push to the side. 2, get the ribs up, keep that tuck as well. 3, 4, inhale again. On the exhale, push the knuckles to go to the back. Look at the elbow with your eyes. 2, 3, 4. Keep the knee out. Inhale big there. Exhale big there. Tune into your tuck. Tune into your ribs up. Keep the ribs up. Tuck, 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 tuck. Keep pushing till you're at the front. Ribs up really high. And mitten jazz swing. Jazz, mitten. 2, 2 more. 3, once more. 4, and then mitten hand away. Now tall, kick it out. Little kick. 2, reaching down to keep ribs up. 5, 6, 7. Now lift. 1, 2, 3, 4. Curl, hunch. Shift it back. Straighten, hunch. Lift and reset. Now we'll do a little sequence. Bend, tuck, curl, ribs up, knees out. Mitten hand away. Ribs up, fold the fingers, twist thumb back, bring it up level, pull thumb back and clap for 4. It's 1 and back, 2 and back, 3, 4. Repeat. Pull that thumb back. Up with the knuckles out, ribs up super high and push. Now we're going to go 3 to the back, back, front on 4. Always focus to keep ribs up by pushing. This elbow's down to keep the lats equally activated on both sides. So to the side, knee out, ready, here we go. So it's push 1, 2, 3, tuck, push to the front. Ready, repeat, keep it up. 2, 2, 3, tuck up. Ready, repeat. 3, 2, you push, don't reach with the elbow, push, don't reach. Last 1, 4, 2, 3, tuck front, mitten hand jazz away. Jazz to a mitten, 2, 2 more, 3 and up, 4 other side. But first kick it out and lift those ribs. Kicking, 2, should feel good by now. 5, 6, 7, now lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, curl, hunch, shift back, straighten, hunch, lift and other side. Bend, tuck, curl, ribs up, knees out, mitten down, away, ribs up, fold, fingers, twistle, thumbs back, bend it up, level, pull thumb back and clap for 4. It's 1 and back, 2 and back, keep that tailbone tucked. Now pull that thumb back in, point, lift up high. Come on, push. Remember, knee out as we go and counts of 3, back to the center on 4. Ready, here we go. Push 1, 2, 3, tuck center. Ready, repeat. 2, 2, 3, tuck center. Ready, repeat. Keep ribs up, knee out. 3, tuck center. Last time, here we go. 4, 2, 3, tuck center. Up and ribs, mitten hand jazz swing. Jazz to a mitten, through 2 more. 3, once more. 4, and then we go back to our lats. Going on down, reach down, pushing down to your knees, tailbone up to the sky. Pull those shoulders back. Ready, here we go. Keep the knees out, little toes. Reach, pull 1. Keep the elbows stiff and straight. Keep those elbows straight. 3, and once more. 4, and then reach down and curl that back. Pushing on your hands as you curl and twist hands, keeping knees out. Tuck, 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 curl the core and push ribs up. Hands above the head, pulse 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 more set, push as you go down. Ready, repeat. Reach, don't have your knees too far. Common error, too far, make sure the knee is right over the ankle. Ready, repeat. 1, pull shoulders back, lift ribs each time, but keep that head relaxed. 4, and then roll it up, curl. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, hold the 8, pulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Mitten hand away, tall end, now kick it out. Kick, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, now lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, curl, hunch, shift it back, straighten, hunch, lift and sip water. Okay, ready for the last move? It's hoedowns, the little move that can make a big difference. And this is the move that you can sneak in fitness anywhere, anytime throughout the day. Really helps to keep hormone balance and blood sugar down, as well as better brain-body connection. It's very left-right brain, so it's coordinative, it's progressive. Just do your best, but this is the instruction, so let's take it step by step. Same stance, bend knees, tuck, curl, ribs up, knees out. Go ahead, mitten hand down, ribs up, fold those fingers, twist thumbs back, bring it up, level then, make mitten hands. Thumbs are stretching, palms up to the ceiling. Shift over and touch. You want to try to keep your wrist and elbow level and thumbs back against the wall as if you were touching the thumbs to the back wall. Knee stays bent, tailbone's tucked, and rib is up as high as you can. Keep that posture. Now on a count of 3, I just want you to lift your leg and touch, but keep the knee bent. 1, 2, 3, lift, touch. Feels weird. Got to keep the knee bent. 1, 2, 3, lift, touch. Now do that for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now comes the fun part. Knee goes out to the side, hand comes to the front in a jazz. Keep the mitten hand up, stretching the thumb back. From here, keep the knee bent, keep the tailbone tucked, and keep those ribs up. I'll give you a count of 3. 1, 2, 3, lift, touch. Feel the difference? Keep that knee out to help keep your hips forward. Try it again. 1, 2, 3, lift, touch. Now do that for 4. Ready, begin. 1, touch, 2, touch, 3, touch, 4. Rest those knees, hunch up, lift, release. Now let's try the other side. Bend, tuck, curl, ribs up, knees out, mitten hand down, away, ribs up, fold, fingers, twist those thumbs back, bring it up level, pull those thumbs back, mitten hands. Now shift over and touch, ribs up high, knee is out and tailbone tucked. Reset like you're against the wall. We'll do a count of 3. 1, 2, 3, lift, touch. Keep the heel aligned best as you can. Don't do this, don't do this. It's not dancing. And keep those ribs up, shoulders back. Do that again. 1, 2, 3, lift, touch. Then knee goes out to the side, jazz hand to the front, but mitten hand up to the side and back. Let's do it on the side. 1, 2, 3, lift, touch. Did you keep the knee bent and out? Tailbone tucked, ribs up. Do it again. 1, 2, 3, lift, touch. Now do it for 4. 1, touch, 2, touch, 3, touch, 4. Rest those knees, hunch up. Exhale, release. Do you notice how much your heart rate's getting up? The stronger you get, the more you'll get out of it, the more it'll challenge your heart. It helps keep heart health as well as all of those hormones and the junk in the trunk, as they say. So let's go through. Here's how it works. 4 to the front, 4 to the side, repeat. 2 to the front, 2 to the side, repeat. Then those brain, body, mind, muscle, single front side for a total of 4. So since this is instructional, let's do those singles. Remember, no one does it the first time around. Just do your best. You'll be surprised how fast it gets better. Bend, tuck, ribs up, knees are out. Mitten away, lift, ribs fold, fingers twist the thumbs back, bring them up, level, make mitten hands, shift over, touch, lift those ribs, keep the knees out, ribs up high. Okay, we'll do it moderate speed, singles. You only do 4, keep the knee out, keep it tucked, keep the ribs up best as you can. Ready, here we go. It's 1, out, 2, out, 3, out, 4, out. Rest knees, hunch up, lift, release. Hunch up, lift and release. Now you notice I do this hunching. That helps you bring your heart rate down very quickly. So if you have high blood pressure, tendency, you feel like your heart rate's getting a little high, just do a hunch and then a big release and watch how your heart rate comes down rather quickly. Okay, other side. Bend, tuck, curl, ribs up, knees out, mitten down, away, ribs up, fold, fingers twist those thumbs back, bring it up, level, make mitten hands, shift over, touch. We're going to do the other side. Keep the knee out, keep it tucked, keep the ribs up best as you can. Ready, begin. It's up and out, 2 and jazz, mitten then jazz, mitten and jazz. Rest the knees, hunch up, lift, release, hunch up, lift and release. You ready to do it all together? Yes, you can. 2 sets of 4, 2 sets of 2, and 1 set of singles. Here we go. Bend, tuck, curl, ribs up, knees out, mitten hand away, ribs up, fold, fingers twist those thumbs back, bend it up, level, pull thumb back, shift over, touch, mitten hands, ribs up, knee out, tucked. Ready, here we go. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, jazz, 2, 3, back to the front, knee bent, little toe, 3, 4, jazz, 2, 3, now 2s, 1, 2, jazz, 2, 1, 2, jazz, now singles, 1 and jazz, 2 and jazz, 3 and jazz, yes you can. Bend knee, shoulder roll, reset, shift, touch, ribs up, repeat, 1, 2, 3, 4, jazz, 2, 3, yes you can, back front, 2, 3, 4, jazz, 2, 3, now twos. 1, 2, jazz, 2, 1, 2, jazz, now singles. 1, jazz, 2, jazz, 3, jazz, 4, jazz, bend the knees, shoulder roll. Reset, shift, touch, ribs up, repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, jazz, 2, 3, come on, ribs up. 2, 3, 4, knee bent. 2, keep the tailbone tucked. 1, 2, jazz, 2, 1, 2, jazz, singles. 1, jazz, 2, jazz, 3, jazz, 4, jazz, bend knees, shoulder roll. Reset, shift, touch, ready, last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, jazz, 2, 3, again, front, 2, 3, 4, jazz, 2, 3, now twos. 1, 2, jazz, 2, 1, 2, jazz, now singles. 1, jazz, 2, jazz, 3, jazz, 4, jazz, bend those knees, shoulder roll. Inhale, hunch, release. Inhale, hunch, release. Mitten hands away, now tall, kick it out. Kicking, 2, 3, 4. Really stretching down. 7, once more. 1, 2, feel the heart rate come down. 5, 6, now lift, point. Point, 2, 3, 4, curl, hunch, look down, knees out. Shift, shoulders back, knees are bent. Straighten, keeping knees out. Lift and reset. And like we always say, you did it. Have a great day.